Hey, thanks for stopping by. Yep, that's me. You guys already probably know who I am. There's a little bit of bio about myself. But I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to give you some information that I know you haven't seen. So I'm doing this video especially for my very rich friends, and I'll tell you why. My friends who don't have as much money as they'd like to have. I'm doing it for my younger friends, right? And my middle-aged friends, and especially for my older friends who may be in bad shape. So young, old, doesn't matter. Rich, poor, doesn't matter. I'm going to give you some information that is life-changing that I've been looking for actually for over 30 years. And 18 months ago, I found it. It just took me a little while to kind of figure out what that message actually was. So let me get right to it. We know that life happens. Hey, you know it, I know it, and I'm telling you right now that the best time to plan for something that you don't expect is right now. If you have a job, if you have a plan A, if you have employment, if you have income, then don't take that for granted. Take that as an opportunity to build something for yourself that will withstand you being fired, you getting some bad news, from your doctor or something, or anything else that might come along. So, go ahead and take this opportunity to do something that will absolutely positively impact your life. One of the things that I discovered with Valentis is their very incredible compensation plan. In fact, I would put this comp plan up to being the best, if not one of, the best comp plans that I've ever seen in the industry in my 30 plus years. So it is by far and away the quickest path to a six-figure income I've ever seen. It just took me a while to figure out how to lay it out so that you could understand it. You see, compensation plans are typically confusing. Let me just put it that way. They're meant to be that way, unfortunately, but Dave and his team did something so unique and pays so well that it just had to be explained the right way. So let me show you what I'm suggesting. And whether you have a lot of money, I'm suggesting you do this because I want you to share it with people that aren't as fortunate as you, right? If you don't have a lot of money, this fits right in. If you don't have a lot of time, this will fit right in. If you're young, take advantage of this because this will set you up to be able to do, and enjoy your life like you want to without having to bust your behind at some job that you're going to hate. So, pay attention. This is going to cost you $600 to get started. And I'm telling you, you got to have at least 12 friends. You got to have $600 and you got to have 12 friends. So if that takes you out, completely out of the game, then, I don't know what to say. You've got to commit to certain things to do if you want to get to where you want to go. And if that where you want to go is having a six-figure monthly income, then pay close attention. You got to start with the Business Builder Pack. And I'll show you, or whoever showed you this video will show you how to do that. Why? Because it maxes out the compensation plan. It pays, it gives you the ability to earn the maximum amount of money, right? You got to commit to try 3 products every month. Yes, that money's going to come out of your pocket, but I'll show you, very quickly it comes out of the proceeds. So you got to find one person a month, just one, that'll do the same thing. You got to find one friend. Maybe start with your best friend. That's where I always like to start. Start with your best friend. And I ask people, can you see yourself doing this? If you can, then this is definitely for you. And what a better time to start. There's no better time to start than right now. So let me show you the plan as it is. Up in this chart, you're going to see number of distributors, something that we call BV, which is business volume. This business is all about a lot of people doing a little bit of business, and that's what I'm going to show you. The dual team bonus and the legacy bonus are two of the components of the compensation plan, along with the dual team match and the fast start, that make up the majority of the compensation plan. But the dual team bonus, the match, and the legacy bonus are the biggest parts, right? So let me take you through your first 3 months. Here you are, you get started, right? You make your personal purchase. I told you it was going to cost you $600. There's that $600. And you sponsor your very best friend, right? This month, you sponsor him this month, and you made $100. You're now $500 in the hole. You got $100 back, okay? Second month, you sponsor one, your best friend sponsors one, you got a team of 3. Your third month, you got a team of 7. Everybody moves along, right? You've made some money, but again, the second month and the third month, you went and tried 3 products. I told you the money was going to come out of your pocket initially, and then it'll come out of the plan. Let me show you what happens your 4th, 5th, and 6th month, right? Your next 90 days, your team grows to 63. I told you that little bit of business, I want you to equate these numbers: 7, 700, 15, 1500, 31, 3100. See, it's that 100 business volume, those 3 products, that's that little bit, that's that reoccurring purchase, which pays you on, listen, pays you on these reoccurring purchases, right? And I mean, that's the biggest part of this whole thing. The dual team income, the legacy bonus, you see, you've now made, that month, $890. Now you're $770 in the black, right? You've made $700, you're completely in the black after 6 months. No, you haven't gotten rich, right? Let me just say, it's been 6 months, you put 6 people in the business, and your team has grown to 63 people. But let me show you what happens the next 90 days. It gets a little bit more interesting, right? You grow from 63 to 511. And again, that number, that business volume continues to grow. Your income continues to grow, right? 5265. You've made so far in 9 months, $12,365. Not a bad part-time gig. And that's all I'm talking about, is a part-time gig. This will take you an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a week, if that. Finding 1 person a month. Let me show you what happens after 12 months. You've stuck it out. You put 12 people. You took your best 12 people that you know, and all your friends, right? Your 12 friends, and you put them in the business with you. Why? Because you want them to experience what you're experiencing, and they will. All they've got to do is stay with it. That month, your 12th month, you made $68,000. Are you kidding me? So far you've made $124,910. If this plan is followed to the T, that's exactly what you'll make. Now, I'll take it to the 13th month, and it gets ridiculous, right? Your monthly gross just went over 100,000. You've now made over $260,000 in 13 months. So let me break it down for you. This is a plan that you can do, like I suggested, 1 a month. I talk to people that have the capability of doing 2 a month because they have more influence, more contacts, more credibility, right? Then I even talk to people that can do 3 a month and that have massive credibility, massive contacts, and all of the people that they know have the same situation. So doing 3 a month, if you do 2 a month, it's going to be 5 times better than what I just showed you. If you do 3 a month, it'll be 10 times better. I mean, it's off the chart, right? Let me break this down for you month by month by month. This is this is the 1 a month plan. This is what it looks like. You enroll 3 people that buy a business builder pack. Bob Ted, and Art over the next 3 months. Your 3 first best friends, right? You enroll Bob, you enroll Ted, you enroll Art. And then what happens, Bob enrolls Sue, and then Bob enrolls John, and then Ted enrolls Frank, and Sue enrolls Jane. You got a team of 7 people. See how that happens, right? It just kind of moves along. They're all on 100 BV or trying 3 products every month. That's that loyalty purchase that I talked to you about. And you know, what I'm going to do is set up a little game, right? That the clock starts, whoever wants to play this game, the clock starts the month you sponsor your first person. And like, no pressure, take all the time you want. There's going to be some kind of reward. I'm thinking about what that's going to be. I had thought about a Bentley, but I think that's out of the question. So let me just show you again what happens in the next 3 months. It gets a little bit more interesting, right? You got 63 people. You enrolled 3 people again. But what we're doing, we're setting up the expectations. We're setting up the expectations that this is not a get rich quick scheme, but it is a get rich quicker plan, right? That you can get very, very well off in a very short period of time just by doing a little bit and teaching your team how to teach people and do it correctly. Your 7th, 8th, 9th month gets a little bit better, right? It gets a lot better, as a matter of fact. And you're up to $8,500 a month in your 9th month. And you've made a total of 15 grand. But like I said, you know, now all of a sudden, hey, you're down the final stretch, right? Your 10th, 11th, 12th month, and now you become bulletproof. I mean, you know that this is working because this is how you keep score, right? This is how you keep score. Every week, Dave Jordan pays every Friday. And, you know, this has nothing to do with typically building a network marketing company. This has nothing to do with sending out products, sending out samples, doing any of those things. It has to do with finding one person, and that duplication is really just a math model or a business plan that'll take you to $100,000 a month. Now, you can do it twice as slow. It'll take you 24 months. You can do it intermittently, and it'll take you 18 months. But it's a plan that you can work within your parameters, right? Your schedule, and learn how to do it. You know, guys, it really is all about a few things, and that's it. Belief, effort, your own desire, your action, your commitment, your discipline, and your consistency. If you'll stay focused on doing a few things for a period of time, then the rewards are going to be there. So, you know, it's not about selling product. It's not about sending out samples. It's about building a team. It's about sharing the products, the opportunity, and building for events. Some of the techniques and fundamentals that would never, ever changed in 50 years in this business. Guys, that's it from me. I want you to watch this, maybe watch it again, send it to a few folks that you love and care about, let them watch it. But, you know, I'm anxious to hear back from everybody. Okay, thanks for viewing. Thanks for sitting in.